Sephardic Community Center. We're here live at the site of the Final Four of the TNL season. Leading off tonight's matchups, we have the number 5 seeded Black Mambas going up against the number 1 seeded Red Raiders. For the Black Mambas, we have captained by Sam Beaton, alongside Joe Sutton, Erwin Azar, Max Seton, Jacob Anthony, and Erwin Azar. And on the Red Raiders, we have Dennis DeWeck, David, Ralph Cohen, Sammy Shama, Jackie Haber, and coming off the bench, Katan. Opening tip is controlled by the Red Raiders, and Ralph Cohen gets it into Dennis DeWeck. Dennis being guarded up high, and nice feed down low, and Jackie Haber puts it up and in. And there's the first point scored of the semifinals. Now Joe Sutton sees Beaton down low. Beaton gives to Seton. Seton backs it out to Beaton. Beaton gives to Seton. Dennis showing back down to Beaton. Fadeaway jumper is good. As Beaton stumbles to the ground, he's okay. He knocks it up at 2. Haber, the floor general, gives it out to David for 3. No good. Back iron too strong. Seton comes up with the board. Gives it up to Sutton. Sutton up off the glass. No good. And the Red Raiders are off and running. Nice dribbling there by Jackie Haber. Kicks it out to Shama. Shama couldn't catch it cleanly, and it's turned over. Azar comes up with it. Azar slows down the dribble. Gives to Beaton. Beaton finds Gorgian up top. Gorgian heads left, cut off by Dennis, goes baseline, gives to Seton, swings to Azar. Azar picked up, but drives to the hole, no good, and crashing the boards, and the Red Raiders come up with the board. Now Haber. After a clock malfunction, we are back. And now here's Haber. Haber gives to Dennis. Dennis finds Cohen. Cohen backs it out to Haber. Good defense here from the Black Mambas. Bounce pass to David. David picked up by Gorgian. Stops, puts up a jumper, no good. And Beaton comes down with it. Here's Beaton. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Dennis. Throws it up ahead to Shama. Shama lays it up and in and one. Poor choice of the foul right there. He had an easy put in. And now Sammy Shama heads to the line for the 3-point play. Shama free throw up is good. And it's an early 5-2 lead for the number 1 seed. There's Sutton. Long 3, no good. Rebounded by the Red Raiders. Cohen throws it up to Haber. Haber being guarded by Seton. And he's swatted, heads out of bounds, staying the same way. The lengthy arms of Max Seton playing a big factor right now. Dennis gives to Cohen. Cohen finds Haber. Haber, the cross, gives it out to Dennis. Dennis picked up by Beaton. Navigates his way down the baseline. Out to Shama. Shama back to Dennis. Both these defenses are playing a really strong brand of ball. Haber guarded by Gorgian pulls up for 2 and he rattles it home. Jackie Haber. Black Mambas trying to keep their calm, trying to keep cool and collected here as they face early adversity, having a hard time on the offensive end. Here's Seton. Throws to Gorgian. Gorgian, baby hook, no good. Another rebound for the Raiders. Here's Haber. From the floor, kicks it to the corner. Shama gives up to Dennis. Dennis calling out a play. And now he's backing down Gorgian. Fadeaway jumper is good. Dennis to Weck. Puts the Raiders up 9-2. Sutton gets to Beton. Beton left wide open. Gives to Sutton back to Beton off the glass and in. And ball movement leading to offense. Well-needed bucket for the Mambas. Here in the postseason, also the Final Four, every possession is magnified. And there's a loose ball and is headed to the Black Mambas. Now Azar. Yo-yo's the dribble. Shama stays with him. Gives it to Seton. Hands it off to Sutton. Screen set. Sutton. Gives to Beton. Back to Seton for two. No good. And Seton touched it last. Headed back to the Raiders. Now Haber. Gives to Dennis. Dennis straight away. Gives to Davide. Davide for three. No good. Tapped up and taken by Ralph Cohen. Gives to Haber for three. No good. And rebounded by the Black Mambas. Here's Gorgian. Gorgian up off the glass and in. And they pull within three. Jackie Haber, one of the young stars here in the TNL. Gives to Dennis for two and one. Dennis to Weck. Heads to the line for a three-point play. Dennis free throw up and in. And they double up the score. It's 12-6. Sutton gives to Beton. Beton finds Gorgian. Gorgian gives back to Beton. To Seton, hands to Azar. Azar picked up by Shama. Shama staying with him. Seton gives it off to Azar. Azar, one-hander is good. Erwin Azar finding a soft spot in that defense and making him pay. Haber blows through two defenders and one. Jackie Haber with an inspiring play. Could not be deterred. Haber's free throw, no good. Rebounded by Gorgian. Long three, no good by Sutton, but rebounded by Seton. Back to Sutton. Down low to Max Seton. And the give and go to perfection. And it's 14-10. Haber gives it off to Davide. Davide swings to Cohen. Cohen straight away to Dennis. Finds Shama for three, and it's pure. Sammy Shama splashing from the outside. And it's back to a 7-point lead for the Raiders. Azar gives to Gorgian. Gorgian, long three, bang! Jonah Gorgian answers back with a three of his own. Under 14 minutes to play here in the first half. Here's Davide. Davide loses it, regains control, and one. He's right there. Gorgian saying he didn't touch him. Frustrated because there's a referee right under the basket. And the referee from 40 feet out made the call. Understandably frustrated. Here's Azar.
You're good. You got me right coming to stay. Matt, you got to call hard.
Setting the screen. Gorgian for three and one. Jonah Gorgian headed to the line for a 4-point play. Can pull it back within three. Gorgian, no good on the free throw, but Beaton comes down with it. Now here's Beaton. To Dennis. Finds Haber. Dennis heads right, gives to Cohen. Cohen through traffic, high off the glass, no good. Cohen slows down the dribble, hands to Gorgian. Gorgian picked up by two defenders, swings it out to Seton. Seton feeds Beaton down low, no good, but he heads to the line for two.
It's a crazy carry. Crazy one. He just has the ball like this. He's pushing me. Yes, he will. He tried to pass and it wasn't there.
A lot of words for the officials here early on. Beaton knocks down the first. And he hits the bear. It's a 2-point game. Cohen gives to Haber. Haber, top of the key, step back three, no good, rims out. Rebounded by Gorgian. Gorgian going all the way by himself, and he has it batted away, nothing called. Here's Haber. Haber gets by Seton. Nothing called. Mambas come up with it. Joe Sutton, and he's fouled. And Joe Sutton can tie it up. First free throw, no good. Back iron. And he misses a pair. Cohen gives to Dennis. Dennis pulls up for two, no good. Batted up and swatted into the hands of Sutton. Sutton. Being guarded tightly by Haber. Gives to Beton. Beton hands it out to Azar. Azar baseline floater, no good. And rebounded is grabbed by the Red Raiders. Gives to Haber. Haber swings to the corner. Davide for three, no good. And Joe Sutton comes down with it. Sutton gives to Azar. Azar backs it out to Gorgian. And Cohen swats his hands. And a whistle is blown. It's going to be a side.
I got you. Left.
Beton gives to Sutton. Back to Gorgian. One hand floater, no good. Throws it up ahead to Sammy Shama. Shama backs it out to Cohen. Three-pointer, bang! Ralph Cohen. Now Beton. Off the glass and in. Strong move by Sam Beton. Back to a three-point game. Haber for three. No good. With a rebound from Sam Beton, throws it up ahead to Gorgian. Gorgian fouled from behind. Under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Catan checks in, Cohen checks out. And Gorgian heads to the line for a one-on-one opportunity. Looking to make it a one-point game. First free throw is good. Second free throw gets the roll, and it's a one-point game. Now Haber, picked up by Sutton, gives it out to Dennis for two, and it's pure. Dennis to Weck, giving him back their three-point cushion. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Finds Gorgian. Gorgian step back three for the tie, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Haber gives to Dennis, gives back to Haber. Picked up by Sutton. Finds Dennis for two, no good, but a foul is called on the Raiders, and it's going to be another one-on-one opportunity, another chance to bring him within one. First free throw is good. Second attempt is good. It's back to a one-point game. Haber gives it off to Shama. Back to Haber. Long three. No good. And rebounded by Jacob Anteby, who checked in the game for Erwin Azar. And Sutton for two, and he knocks it down. And there's the Black Mambas' first lead of the night. 26-25. Haber bounce pass to Dennis. Dennis gives back to Haber. Back to Dennis. Guarded by Beaton. Davide back to Haber. Haber through his legs, spin off the glass and in. Strong move from Jackie Haber. Now here's Beaton. Beaton turnaround jumper, no good. And Haber and steps out of bounds. Haber swatted from behind, and Gorgian gives to Sutton. Sutton almost loses control. Sutton penetrates, stops, bounce pass to Sutton for two. No good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Haber gives to Katan, back to Dennis. Dennis picked up by... And Dennis just throws it to the bench, thinking that Ralph Cohn was on the court. And it's a turnover. Just over 2 minutes to play. Raiders with a 1-point advantage. Here's Gorgian picked up by Katan. Screen set. Davide picks up Gorgian. Gorgian for three. Gets the roll. Jonah Gorgian gives the Mambas a 2-point lead. Their largest of the night. Minute 40 to play here in the first half. Haber swings. Now Dennis. Foul from behind from Beaton. Minute 19 to play. Here's Dweck. Shuffled his feet, nothing called. Joe Sutton comes up with it. And Beaton is fouled on his way to the hole. These referees are letting him play tonight. A lot of whistle swallowing happening here early on. Minute to play. Beaton at the line. Beaton's free throw, no good. Ton of missed free throws for the Black Mambas here in the first half. Let's see if that comes back to bite them. Missed a pair. It's the last touch by the Raiders, staying the same way. 59 seconds to play. They're going to do that one more time. Beaton inbounds to Sutton. They can hold for one. Black Mambas do receive the ball to start the second half. So back-to-back possessions if they do indeed hold for one. 30 seconds to play.
Much better than that, so you fucking stand. Wait.
Here's Seton. Clock winding down, 13 seconds to go. Gorgian, heads left, 7 seconds to go. For 3, no good. And Dennis at the buzzer, no good. And the Black Mambas with a 2-point lead heading into the second half. Wasn't pretty, but we're here. Second half underway. Only one half remains, and we'll have our first team in the championship. And one of these teams will be going home. The slugfest to start. Not a lot of offense. Strong defensive efforts on both squads. And Beton, no good on the fadeaway. And the Red Raiders are running. Haber loses the dribble, gives it out to Cohen. Cohen back to Dennis. And it's almost stolen away by Sutton. Gives to Haber in the corner for 3. Bang! Jackie Haber giving the Red Raiders a 1-point lead. It's 30-29. Sutton to Gorgian. Gorgian gives to Beton. Beton being double teamed. Gives to Seton. Seton bounce pass down low to Beton. Beton back to Seton. In rhythm, no good for 2. And Jackie Haber is off and running. And Joe Sutton takes it away. Sutton flying through defenders. Off the glass, no good. And here's Haber. Haber Euro flips it up and one. Jackie Haber. And a technical foul is called on Joe Sutton. These are the small things that we're going to look back on. And Haber hits the first technical. Misses the second. Fireworks here as Jackie Haber is shooting his 4th free throw. And it's going to be a side out. To Dennis, 5-point game. And Dennis, no good for 2. And Sutton for 3, fouled, and he heads to the line for 3 free throws. Ralph Cohen hobbled, and hops his way to the bench. Sprained an ankle.
If I was any other team, I would have told him not to make that call. I'm so against that call. What I want is us to decide the game.
Setten still being tended to. Three free throws upcoming for Sutton. First is no good, another missed free throw for the Mambas. Knocks down the second. And the hobbled Ralph Cohen back in this game. And he misses 2 of 3. And the Raiders come down with the board. Missed free throws plaguing the Mambas right now. It's a 4-point game. Raiders with the ball and the lead. That's to Dennis. Dennis kicks it out to Catan for 2, and it's pure. Red Raiders, 6-point advantage. About 15 minutes to play here in regulation. Now Beaton. Fade away, no good, and Setten tries to chase it down. And it's staying the same way. The hustle of Max Setten allows them to maintain possession. Gives to Beaton. Beaton going to work on Catan. Backing him down, swings to Setten. Setten gives it out to Beaton. Beaton finds Sutton. Throws it behind his back. That's a kick ball. It's going to be a side out. Here's Setten. Setten gives to Beaton. Fadeaway jumper, rims out. Another missed opportunity for the Black Mambas. Haber gives to Dennis. Catan for 2, and it's pure. Another mid-range jumper. And it's back to an 8-point advantage for the Red Raiders. Just over 13 minutes to play. Azar gives to Setten for 2, and it's good. Plenty of clock to go. 13 minutes remain. Haber picked up by Setten. Screen set. Fights through it. Back to Dennis. To Shama, swings to Haber. Haber is fouled from behind by Max Setten. It's going to be a side out. Cohen to inbounds. Gets it into Dennis. Dennis swings to Haber. Haber dribbles right. Reverses course. Dennis almost loses it. Gives to Catan for 2. No good. Rebounded by Beaton. Chance to cut into that deficit. Beaton all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. Low scoring affair. It's 38-34. Haber gives it to Dennis. Dennis finds Cohen. Now Haber on the right wing. Gets to the corner, gives to Shatner for 3. Way off the mark, but Catan comes up with it. Gives to Haber. Haber, the floater, no good. Rebounded by Setten. Up ahead to Azar. Azar running the floor, stops. Backs it out to Beton. Wide open for three. No good. Rebounded by Cohen. Cohen swings to Shama. Shama back to Cohen. Finds Shama. Wide open three. Bang! Sammy Shama. And a timeout is called by the Black Mambas. Back out of that timeout. It's 41-34, advantage Raiders. Set and gives to Beton. Now Gorgian, baseline. The foul is called on the Raiders. Beton gets it into Seton. Seton finds Beton down low for the put-in. That's a 5-point game. Haber rejected from three, but falls into the hands, fortunately for the Raiders, of Sammy Shama. Here's Cohen. Kicks to Catan for three, short, and rebounded by the Mambas. Here's Sutton. Dribbles to the corner, backs it out to Beton, finds Gorgian. Gorgian, the floater is an air ball, but Beton is there and one. Not going to give Gorgian the assist. Sam Beton can pull this game back within two. Free throw, no good. Another missed free throw for the Black Mambas. And Dennis, pull up two, short. Rebounded by the Mambas. Here's Sam Beton. Beton. Dribbles into the teeth of the defense. Turn around, off the glass and in. Strong move from Beton, and it's a 1-point game. Haber gives it to Davide, and it's almost taken away. Back to Dennis. 8 minutes and 30 seconds remain. And a foul is called on Sam Beton, away from the ball. It's going to be a side out. Shot clock is winding down. At the buzzer, no good. Kicks it out to Azar. Azar for three, no good. Rebounded by Seton for two, no good. And Dennis DeWeck comes down with the board. One-point lead with the ball. 7 minutes and 35 seconds remain. Haber, baseline, reverse foul. Heads to the line for two. Free throw is good. Second free throw is good, and the Raiders' advantage is 3. Azar Gives to Seton. Seton to Gorgian. Shot clock winding down. Gorgian deflected and is taken away by the Raiders. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remain here in regulation. Cohn gives to Haber. Haber gives Davide for three. Bang! Davide putting the Raiders up 6.
Someone's got to rotate that.
The lack of rotation on defense costing the Black Mambas. And now Sutton for three. No good. Dennis pulls down the rebound. Dennis gives to Haber. Shot clock winding down. Haber putting on move after move, and he nails it. Jackie Haber giving the Raiders an 8-point lead. And now the clock comes into play. There's 5 minutes remaining. Bounce pass to Seton, gives to Biton. Biton bullies his way to the basket, no good. The Mambas need some stops. Haber gives to Cohen. Up top to Dennis, finds Haber. Shot clock winding down. For three. No good, in and out. Rebounded by Sammy Shama. Here's Dennis. Gives to Cohen. Cohen wide open and gives it back to Dennis. They're milking some clock. Gives to Haber. Haber baseline, and he's fouled. Timeout called by the Black Mambas. Haber at the line, 1-on-1. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by Biton. Mambas must start scoring and turning up their game. Here's Sutton. Full away, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Haber finds space, beautiful feed down low, and Max Seton lands firmly on the chest of Davide, and he heads to the line for two. 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go. Davide looking to give him a double-digit lead. Free throws, good. Second free throw is good. And the Raiders have a double-digit lead. Is there enough time for the Mambas to mount a comeback? Gorgian through traffic, finds Seton down low, and he's fouled. Free throw is good. It's an 8-point game. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Haber finds Shama bounce pass to Davide for 3. Bang! And Davide puts him up by 11. Beaton. We'll take it as a side out.
Jackie's going up hard.
Gives to Seton, finds Gorgian. Gorgian, picked up by Cohen. Beaton. Up, no good. Red Raiders in firm control. The timeout is called. Back out of that timeout. Red Raiders, shot clock at 15. 9-point lead and the ball. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Backs it out to Dennis for 3. No good. Last touch by Dennis, and it's headed to the Mambas. Some urgency now from the Mambas. Here's Azar. Kicks to Antony for 3. No good. And a jump ball is called. Here's Haber, dribbling out of traffic, all the way to the hole, and he's rejected by Beaton. And here's Sutton, and they tangle up. It's going to be a side out. 2 minutes to play. Gorgian, long 3, no good. Dennis comes up with it. With under 2 minutes to play, and a 9-point lead. It looks like the Raiders are going to be stamping their ticket to the championship. Here's Davide for 3. Book it! That's the nail in the coffin for the Black Mambas. 56-42, minute 30 to play. Sutton for 3, no good. Davide another board. And the Red Raiders, the number 1 seed, coming off their bye. 1 minute and 19 seconds to go to get to the championship, and they're still fighting for loose boards. Sutton gives to Gorgian. Gorgian has it taken away by the Raiders. And the Red Raiders officially are in the championship, captained by Dennis DeWeck, and they will face off against the winner of the Redeem Team and Uncle Drew. This game was more or less controlled by the Raiders. A few spurts of Black Mambas. They even had a lead at some point, but this was Raiders all day.